Welcome, my dear students. Today we are going to continue chapter Import Trade. In last video, I was discussed about meaning of import trade and objective of import trade. In this video, we will going to continue import trade procedure. Okay. The import trade procedure differ from country to country depending upon the foreign currency, foreign trade policy of a country. Generally, the procedure for importing goods in India involves the following stages. Stage 1, that is obtaining import license. The government of India announces from time to time a list of goods which can be imported by obtaining general permission under the system of a open general license OGL. For the imports mentioned in OGL list, licenses are issued freely. Other goods not mentioned in OGL list can be imported under a specific license, such as import replacement license, supplementary license, and additional license. So, my dear students, Indian government issued two type of import license. First one is Open General License OGL and the other is a special license. Open General License generally freely issued by the government. There is no fees. On the other hand, for obtaining a specific general license, importing agent submit an application to import authority in the prescribed form to the licensing authority. The license authority verifies the document and if it is satisfied, then satisfied then it issued import license. Okay. Second stage is making trade inquiry and receiving quotations pro forma invoice. So students, after obtaining import license, the intending importer makes inquiry from the foreign exporter or their agents. In the inquiry, the importer makes a written request supply following information: good size, quality, price, etc. So, what happens after getting the import license? The importer is asking some information related to that product which want to import. So, importers send inquiry letter to different supplier. The information letter sent by supplier to buyer in response to inquiry letter is called quotations. Yes, quotation is in that quotation have all the information which is asked by the importer in inquiry. Okay. Next one is obtaining foreign exchange. Next one is obtaining foreign exchange. So when we import goods from foreign currency, then we need to foreign currency because in the other country our currency is not in running. So we make change to our currency in foreign currency. So students, the Foreign Exchange Management Act, the institutions that changes our currency into foreign currency, Foreign Exchange Management Act, that is FEMA. Yes. Next step is stage 4, that is placing an order. So A importer receive quotation from various importer, out of which students out of which importer analyzed which exporter provides goods cheap and best. Then importer place or order to that importer. Here indent means indent. Now importer क्या place करता है indent. So indent means, my dear students, a document in which having information related to goods that ordered, quality of goods, quantity, term of delivery, and price, etc. Okay. Next one is opening letter of credit. In this stage, students, when the importer ordered the goods from the exporter want to know the credit worthiness of importer. That is why exporter demand letter of credit from exporter. Yes. Next one is receiving shipping document. In this stage, my dear students, when exporter sent the goods, he also sent a shipping document and a advice note to the importer. Advice note for what? Are the precautions to be taken while receiving goods. Yes. Next one is appointing clearing agent. In this stage, when goods is imported, it takes a lot of formalities to get the goods from custom authority, so that it is not possible for importer himself that he complete it is not possible for importer himself that he complete those formalities. Yes. So importer appoint a clearing agent. Yes. Next one is formalities by clearing agent. So clearing agent perform all those activities for whom he is appointed. Generally, clearing agent performs activities like getting endorsement for delivery, paying for dock warrant, preparing a bill of entry, obtaining custom clearance, getting delivery from the dock, and dispatching goods to the importer, sending advice to the importer, etc. Next one is taking delivery of goods from railway carrier. So after receiving advice, railway receipt, lorry receipt, the clearing agent takes delivery. So in this stage, importer received goods from railway or carrier. And last one is, that is making payment. The importer may make payment in the either the following ways, depending upon the terms of payment agreed upon the exporter. So in this stage, the last stage, that after taking delivery of goods, importer make payment to the exporter. Okay.